At this time, we will begin with the processional for the Edinburg High School class of 2022. Row 1.
Everyone, please be seated. Good morning, parents, guests, Edinburg High School faculty, and distinguished graduates. Welcome to Edinburg High School's Class of 2022 Commencement Program. My name is Noelle Garza, EHS Honor Graduate. Thank you for joining us on this inspirational and memorable day for the EHS Class of 2022 as we celebrate our high school career. At this time, will everyone please rise and bow your heads for today's invocation. I would like to take a moment to send love and light to the victims' families and the entire community of Uvalde. We stand with you. Heavenly Father, as we gather here today to celebrate a step forward into new places with new people and new experiences, let us not forget the blessings that follow behind us. For this school, which has given us a safe environment to learn and a strong foundation to build upon as we take the next step into your world. For our teachers, who have so richly loved and cared for us. For our families, who have cheered us on to the finish line and stood by our sides through the many storms of life. And on this day especially, we thank you for the friends that we have found among our classmates, for all the jokes that we will laugh about in years to come, for the hardships and tears we have endured together side by side, and for your love, which has been made evident through the relationships we will carry with us beyond these walls. Let us love each other fearlessly and seek your will earnestly all the days of our lives. Bless our Bobcat family. In Jesus' name we pray. Please remain standing and remove all headgear for the presentation of colors, national anthem, Pledge of Allegiance, and Texas Pledge, which will be led by Edinburg High School's top honor graduate, Michaela Saldana.
The color guard is being presented by the Edinburg High School's JROTC Bobcat Battalion, commanded by Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Frank Guerra, under the direction of Major Claudia Noyola, Senior Army Instructor, and Sergeant First Class Michaela Reyes, Army Instructor. The commander of the color guard and carrying the U.S. flag is Cadet Command Sergeant Major Angelique Navarro, Cadet Captain Giovanna Charles, carrying the Texas flag, Cadet Sergeant Adriana Noyola, carrying the battalion colors. The guards are Cadet First Lieutenant Jeremiah Lozoya and Cadet First Lieutenant John Vasquez. The national anthem will be led by the EHS choir, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance and the Texas Pledge.
Proudly we hailed at the twilight
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Everyone, please be seated. At this time, we will have our National Honor Society President, Andrea Perez, who will introduce our platform guests this morning.
It is my honor to present the members of the Edinburg School Board of Trustees. Mrs. Dominga Minga Vela, School Board President. Mrs. Carmen Gonzalez, School Board Vice President. Mr. Oscar Salinas, School Board Secretary. Dr. Louis Alamia, School Board Member. Mrs. Leticia Leti Garcia, School Board Member. Mr. Miguel Mike Faria, School Board Member. Mr. Javier Salinas, School Board Member. Also, at this time, I would like to recognize former School Board Member Dr. Martin Castillo. I would also like to recognize Dr. Mario Salinas, Superintendent of Schools, our EHS Principal, Mrs. Yesenia T. Molina. Joining us on stage, my fellow classmates and honor graduates, 5th ranked student, Michaela Salania. Michaela will be attending the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley and will be majoring in biomedical sciences. Michaela completed dual enrollment courses earning 60 college credit hours and an associate's degree in interdisciplinary studies. Michaela is a 4-year varsity member of the Bobcat Varsity National Champion Cheerleading Team, 3-time national champion, and a member of the varsity choir. She is also a member of the National Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta Math National Honor Society, and of the Science Honor Society. Ladies and gentlemen, 5th ranked student, Michaela Saldana. 4th ranked student, Lindsay Michelle Torres. Lindsay will be attending the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley and will be majoring in biology. Lindsay completed 10 advanced placement courses, is a member of the UIL Science Academic Team and of the Recycling Club. Ladies and gentlemen, 4th ranked student, Lindsay Michelle Torres. 3rd ranked student, Noelle Diane Garza. Noelle will be attending the University of Texas at Austin and will be majoring in pre-pharmacy. Noelle completed dual enrollment courses earning 60 college credit hours and an associate's degree in interdisciplinary studies. Noelle is a member of the Bobcat Varsity National Champion Cheerleading Team, 2-time national champion, and is a member of the National Honor Society. Ladies and gentlemen, EHS 3rd ranked student, Noelle Diane Garza. 2nd ranked student and salutatorian for the EHS class of 2022, Jacqueline Elise Ochoa. Jackie will be attending the University of Texas at Austin and will be majoring in mathematics and computer science. Jackie completed both AP and dual enrollment courses, earning 60 college credit hours and an associate's degree in interdisciplinary studies. Jackie has earned the distinguished title of AP Scholar by the College Board and is a PSAT Commended National Merit semifinalist. She is a member of the UIL Science and Math teams, president of the Robotics team, and a member of the National Technical Honor Society and of the Mu Alpha Theta Math National Honor Society. Ladies and gentlemen, EHS salutatorian, Jacqueline Elise Ochoa. Leading the EHS class of 2022 as a valedictorian is Kaylee D. Rawlings. Kaylee will be attending Brigham Young University in Provo, Utah, and will be majoring in business and marketing. Kaylee has completed 12 advanced placement courses and has received the prestigious honor of AP Scholar with Distinction by the College Board. Kaylee is a 4-year varsity member of the Lady Bobcat cross-country team and track team. She is a talented artist, being a 2-time state vase qualifier, and serves as president for the National Art Honor Society and is a member of the National Honor Society. Ladies and gentlemen, EHS valedictorian Kaylee D. Rawlings. At this time, it is my sincere pleasure to present to you a very special person to all of us, the class of 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our EHS principal, Mrs. Yesenia T. Molina.
Thank you, Andrea, and good morning to everyone joining us on this very special event for Edinburg High School. As the Edinburg High School principal, I am honored to celebrate the tradition of academic excellence in which our school is founded on, and to represent the home to the Fighting Bobcats. Today, as we gather to celebrate the EHS graduating class of 2022, our Bobcat family of teachers, staff, and students reserve a special space on our graduation stage to display a flower bouquet of white, red, and blue as a symbol of our sympathy, unity, and hope for the Uvalde ISD community and families. May they find comfort and strength to overcome their heartache and know that the Edinburg CISD, School Board of Trustees, our ECISD administration, and Edinburg High School stand with them. On this exceptional year, I want to also applaud and recognize our EHS teachers and staff for their unwavering dedication and passion to serve, guide, and teach our students. I thank the entire Bobcat faculty for all the work that you do and for the genuine compassion you have for students, and for recognizing that their success is our success, especially as we celebrate their high school graduation. Again, thank you, staff, for all that you do and continue to do for our students. Equally impressive, I commend the class of 2022 for continuing to stay on course, focused and determined to meet the academic goals that we set out for them. Academically, as a senior class, 100% of them have completed and submitted over 1,000 college admission applications and have received over $8.1 million in scholarships. We are also very excited to announce that we have 401 of our graduates who have earned an industry-based certification and are ready for the workforce. We also have 51 of our graduates who have earned an associate's degree from South Texas College. And at this time, graduates who have earned an associate's degree, please stand to be recognized. Congratulations, Bobcats. You may be seated. It is also my distinct honor to recognize our seniors who have enlisted in a branch of our country's armed services. These young men and young women will proudly represent their families, our community, and our great nation. At this time, seniors, when I call your name, please stand and remain standing to be recognized. Enlisting and representing the United States Army, Jesus Candelario Carmona Monsiváis. Francisco Guerra II. Enlisting and representing the United States Marine Corps, Gerardo Figueroa Valdez. Pedro Pedraza III. Brandon Manuel Velasquez. Enlisting and representing the United States Navy, Viviana Victoria Castillo. Paul Fortuna. Máximo Armand Salinas. Matthew Jacob Tejada. Enlisting and representing the United States Air Force, Paulina Lisset Cano Garza. Alexis Nicole Delgado. To each and every one of you, our brave Bobcats, I speak on behalf of your classmates, your teachers, and our community. I wish you the very best and hope to see you back home as soon as possible. May God bless you. You may be seated. To my senior class of 2022, let it be celebrated that you are an Edinburg High School graduate. Your dreams and goals await you as you take on this amazing journey we call life. For you, my dear Bobcats, the journey to this very moment has been incredible. You have accepted changes, embraced interruptions, and had way too many questions that we had no answers to. The historical and unimaginable events that have transpired over the course of your high school education indeed were challenging. Still, you have remained determined and have refused to fail or to lose sight of meeting this extraordinary milestone in your life as a high school graduate. And today, as I look at this spectacular sight of red and blue, joined by our community, you embody strength and resilience. For the many challenges you have overcome and for all the demands you have met, you are stronger, and clearly it is within you all that you need to achieve your dreams and seize opportunities. I know it, your teachers know it, and everyone here sees it and knows it too. You have emerged stronger and have helped us all see that challenges and fear are an integral part of life, that to be afraid and to encounter adversity is completely normal, and that heartache and mistakes are being part of being human. And just like you came through the doors of Edinburg High School as an incoming freshman, and again at the start of your senior year, with outbursts of inspiration, laughter, and spirit, bringing back to our classrooms the life that we so much needed, the world also awaits your grand entrance, and it will need all of your collective strengths and humility to make it a better place for you, your loved ones, and for all of us. Remember to always be the force of good, to follow your heart, and to persevere through the journey that awaits you. And I encourage you to never lose sight of the simple pleasures in life, like your family and friendships, the joy of laughter and kindness, the value of respect, and the rewards of an education. Edinburg High School is extremely proud to have prepared you academically as you pursue your college education, your military enlistment, and the workforce. And today, as an EHS graduate, you become a member of the elite and prestigious student alumni of the Edinburg High School Bobcats. You have left your mark in our school, and it will be there for another 100 years. You all have made this year truly remarkable and memorable for me, and I am extremely proud of each and every one of you. Congratulations. To our parents, I want to thank you for your unwavering support and dedication to your children and to Edinburg High School. I want to thank you for believing in us as we navigated through changes and made changes and adjustments to their schooling. You have been instrumental in helping them and helping us reach this accomplishment as a high school graduate. We're extremely grateful to you for entrusting us as their teachers during their time at Edinburg High School. And on behalf of my administration team, our counselors and teachers, thank you for always providing your support. Congratulations, parents. Para nuestros padres y familiares, gracias. Gracias por su apoyo y cariño, el cual le han brindado a sus hijos durante su trayectoria como alumnos de Edinburg High School. Antemano, quisiera agradecerles por haberse unido con nosotros y por apoyar a sus hijos para alcanzar este logro académico como graduados. Gracias por creer y confiar en nosotros como sus maestros y en nuestro trabajo y compromiso en educarlos y prepararlos durante estos 4 años. De parte de la administración, consejeras y maestros de Edinburg High School, ha sido un gran placer y orgullo haberles servido. Una vez más, muchísimas gracias a nuestros padres y familiares. Finally, a final congratulations to our Bobcats. Go do great things, work hard, and be kind. May you always keep the music of our alma mater in your hearts, and may you forever hail to our Bobcat pride. Congratulations, and as always, stay classy Bobcats and true to the red and blue. Thank you. And at this time, it is my pleasure to present to you our salutatorian, Jacqueline Elise Ochoa.
Good morning to everyone as we celebrate the students in front of me, the class of 2022. I'd like to first point out how all of Edinburg High School's top-ranked students are women. This very fact means a lot to me because throughout high school, I have gone through every engineering class as the only woman in my class. So I know that it feels like I'm talking in front of thousands of people right now, but I've never felt any more comfortable and honored than I do standing beside these ladies. So I love y'all. When I found out that I officially earned the salutatorian title, I was overwhelmed with a sense of peace. It's weird, but I didn't find any excitement, any joy, just peace. For once, I didn't have millions of thoughts racing in my mind. It was in that moment that I realized just how much hard work and effort I put into my academics. Those same efforts are the reason why I'm standing up here. So I managed to do this totally amazing thing, but at what cost? There is a price that we pay to reach the top, and that price for me came in the form of exhaustion and a sense of distrust for some people. I have seen people lose themselves in the pursuit of being better than someone else. Even I have had to unlearn the feeling of envy. A very wise teacher once told me that part of being an adult means learning how to be happy for each other's success instead of quietly gossiping and putting each other down. I hope this piece of advice is something we can all take as we move into adulthood and maybe find happiness not just for each other, but for ourselves. I'd like to continue this speech with a bunch of thank yous. Of course, thank you to my family, especially my mom, my dad, my stepmom Mary, and my late stepdad Joe for helping me get here. I also want to take some time to extend my gratitude towards certain teachers. Mr. Torres, my robotics teacher, who's been the best guide through high school and is always sincerely honest. Ms. Deliganis and Mr. Lara, my two Math UIL coaches, who have seen me grow since freshman year. Mr. Ibanez, my calculus teacher, who has been the best math teacher I could have ever asked for and my inspiration to pursue a mathematics degree. Mr. Lopez, my AP teacher, who has shown me his unique outlook on life and has been the best life mentor. My 6th grade science teacher, Mr. Varela, who continued to support me on my STEM journey even after middle school. Thank you to teachers like Ms. Tames, Ms. Gaitan, and Ms. Cantu, who have touched my life and whom I will always appreciate. The last person that I want to thank is myself. Not many of you would know, but I'm a first-generation college student and my parents' oldest child. This means that I've gone through school with practically no guidance from anyone. I had no siblings to tell me what classes to take or what clubs to join or how to do my math homework or write college essays. I didn't know if I should take Calculus BC or Honor Am Statistics, so I took both because I didn't want to feel like I made the wrong decision. I had to create my own path because there were no other footsteps for me to follow in. I understand that I'm not the only student that faces this dilemma. My fellow first-gen students, I now speak to you. We have faced similar struggles that nobody else would understand. But here we are as pioneers. Being here is not only a huge milestone for us, but for our entire families as well. And I want to say that I'm proud of you. Seniors, this is the last time that most of us will see each other. And I know that standing up here makes it seem like I know everything, but the reality of it is, I have no more life experience than you. We have already lived 18 years, but our real journey starts here as we take foot across the stage and out of this arena. Our futures are unknown, and that is scary. But let us find comfort in what we share, and that is our red and blue roots. I truly do wish you all the best, and always remember, the road to happiness is different for everyone. Whatever is supposed to happen will happen if you just give the universe some time. At this moment, I'd like to give the stage to your 2022 valedictorian and my very good friend, Kaylee D. Rawlings.
Thank you. I am honored to be standing before you today as the valedictorian of Edinburg High School's graduating class of 2022. I would like to begin my remarks by expressing my sincere gratitude to the teachers, coaches, counselors, and staff of Edinburg High School. I thank you on behalf of the class of 2022 for all the dedicated service you have given to your community. As I think back over our time at Edinburg High School, I remember one phrase I would often repeat to myself whenever I was striving for a particular goal. I would think to myself, finish this with no regrets. I was motivated by this simple phrase because having no regrets meant working hard so that I could look back knowing that no matter what happened, I had given it my all. This meant taking risks and making mistakes because that is how we grow and that is how we succeed. We've had a unique high school experience that has definitely not been easy, but that makes today that much sweeter because we, the class of 2022, have had to adapt and overcome. Be proud of your accomplishments, Bobcats. Let us not look back with regret, but with hope for the future. I sincerely believe that we all have the potential to do amazing things and find great joy, but it is up to us to take the steps that will lead us to achieving our goals and finding peace. Always remember that what's most important is staying true to yourself and doing what's right. As we go through life, may we not let the temptation of success or a fear of failure distract us from standing by our morals. May we put honesty, kindness, and virtue first, because if at the end of the day we are happy, then we've succeeded. Have courage. Never forget to lift up those around you, and remember where you came from. When trials and tribulation come, remember that our situation doesn't have to define our happiness or diminish our efforts. As we go into this next chapter of our lives, let us go in with the attitude of no regrets, using what we've learned here at Edinburg High School to be more determined students and professionals, compassionate friends, and resilient individuals. I'd like to close this speech the same way it began, with my sincerest gratitude and thanks. We as students, with the support surrounding us, have had the opportunity to learn and discover who we want to be. I would like to thank everyone who believed in me, especially all my teachers, from Escandon Elementary to South Middle School to my teachers here with Edinburg High School, with a special thanks to my art teacher and friend, Miss Avila. A shout out to my 7th grade science teacher, Miss Della Garza, who was the first person to tell me I'd be valedictorian someday. Thank you to my coaches and team for all the support and cherished memories. A big thank you to my friends, especially Liz and Mia. Y'all have been there through everything. Thank you to my family, especially my parents, who taught me to always remember who I am and what I stand for. I love you, Mom and Dad. And finally, I'm so grateful for my Father in heaven and Savior, Jesus Christ, because even in my darkest moments, I was never alone. Bobcats, our lives are in our hands, and I hope only the best for us all. Congratulations, class of 2022. We did it. Thank you.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the valedictorian and salutatorian for Edinburg High School. And at this time, we are extremely proud to recognize them for their academic work ethic and their commitment to their education. In honor of such outstanding academic achievements, I present the valedictorian and salutatorian certificates to our two highest ranking students. Salutatorian, Jacqueline Elise Ochoa. Over there, Jack. Valedictorian, Kaylee D. Rawlings. At this time, will the graduating class of 2022 please stand? Edinburg Consolidated Independent School District School Board of Trustees, Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Mario H. Salinas, Edinburg High School faculty and staff, ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor and pleasure to present to you the Edinburg High School graduating class of 2022. As the Edinburg High School principal, I am proud to officially certify that these students have met all graduation requirements of high school as set forth under the laws of the great state of Texas. I recommend that these students graduate and receive a high school diploma. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, I present to you our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Mario H. Salinas.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I was commenting to Principal Molina that she has an all-girl stage, but it's not unique to Edinburg High School. 3 out of the 4 valedictorians in Edinburg High Schools are girls. The majority of the top 5 graduates from the 4 high schools are girls too, the majority of them. And so I was telling Ms. Molina, my opinion only, based on experience and reading, that I suspect that part of the reason is that not that girls are necessarily smarter than boys. We know that, right? It's a biological fact that girls mature, in human beings, that girls mature faster than boys. That's the fact. When the girls enter their freshman year in high school, they know that grades are important and they get right to work. By the time boys realize at the end of the freshman year that grades are important, they get to work too, but they're too far behind. They can't catch up. With GPAs are rough. And that's where they make their move, when they're freshmen. The boys catch up, they're way ahead, can't catch up. That's my opinion only. The students are special, yes they are. But the other special group here that I think we need to recognize are mom and dad. If you will please stand up and be recognized. Papa and mama. And I know the struggle. I have children too. Before I had children, I had jet black hair. By the time my children got to middle school, I have all white hair. This is the 103rd graduating class of Edinburg High School. 103rd graduating class. Edinburg High School is, we have 4 high schools in Edinburg. Edinburg High School is the mothership of the other 4. You know, to get here, we have almost 5,000 employees in our school district. Teachers, of course, are the most valuable players. Then we got all the support staff at Central. Then we have cafeteria, transportation, maintenance and operations. Every one of us, you got the board, every one of us, our primary purpose is to arrive here. This is what we do, get to this point. It is an honor to be able to stand here as a superintendent to certify the Edinburg High School class of 2022, the 103rd graduating class of Edinburg High School. Students, you have closed this chapter of your life. Tomorrow, you start writing another one. Today, we are here to bid farewell to you as you move on to pursue the American dream in the greatest country in the world. No questions asked. It is the land of opportunity, especially if you pursue your academics. As a great Dr. Seuss once said, you're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is awaiting. So get on your way. Congratulations, class of 2022. Therefore, by the authority vested in me by the Texas Education Agency, by the Edinburg Consolidated Independent School District Board of Trustees, and as Superintendent of Schools, it gives me great pride and honor to officially and publicly certify all of you as graduates. Once again, congratulations to the graduating class of 2022, and may God bless you and your family always.
At this time, we will begin with the awarding of our diplomas by our EHS Guidance and Counseling Department.
On behalf of the Edinburg High School, it gives me great pleasure to begin with the roster of the graduates for the class of 2022. Mrs. Dominga Minga Vela, President of the Edinburg Consolidated Independent School District Board of Trustees, will commence with the awarding of diplomas. Adrian Sainz, Jr. Roland Abrego. Aaron Acosta, Jr. Daniel Adame II. Brian Aguilar Antonio. Darius Noah Aguilar. Eric Andrew Aguilar. Ismael Armando Aguilar. Sabrina Ray Aguinaga. Anisa Aguirre. Saúl Eduardo Aguirre. Timothy Aguirre. Ana Paola Alamia. Brianna D. Alanis. Manuel Armando Alanis, Jr. Ryan Jacob Alanis. Tlalak Alarcon. Maya Nicole Alejandro. Avon Abraham Alonso. Manuel Alvarado, Jr. Brandon Alvarez. Leslie Ann Aranda. Angela Brianne Arce. Valeria Arevalo. Alexandra Arismendi. Albert Arismendaris, Jr. Ángel Noé y Piña. Isaac Serna. Isabella Serna. Brian Arredondo. Cesar DeAndre Avalos. Virginia Alexandria Avalos. Julia Paola Avalos Anguiano. Amanda Nicole Valderas. D'Angelo Valderas. Sherlyn Laurette Valderas. Liseth Banda Torres. Alondra Yatsiri Barajas Velázquez. Kenya Catalina Barco. Anissa Michelle Barraza. Darren Elian Barrera. Anaísa Aide Barrientes. Oscar Bausa. Ezequiel Bazán. Joseph Alexander Benavides. Clarisa Bocanegra. Cheyenne Borrego. Jason Josiah Braxton. Daniela Cecilia Cadena. Rodrigo Manuel Camacho. Brittany Magali Camarillo Ojeda. Ania Abigail Camarillo Vieira. Abigail Canales. Alexis Sinaí Canales Villar. Alan Andre Cano. Paulina Liseth Cano. Adam Devon Cantu. Alejandro Cantu Jr. Andrea Guadalupe Cantu. Itzel Linda Cantu. Leonel Cantu. Paola Michelle Cantu. Vidal de la Rey Cantu. Esmeralda Yamilet Capetillo Moreno. Bianca Andrea Capitan Juarez. Hugo Carbarin. Francisco Javier Carcaño, Jr. Victoria Cárdenas Ayala. Jesus Candelario Carmona Monsiváis. Josiah Jacob Carrion. David Carrera. Catherine Alyssa Cáceres. Michelle Cáceres. Joshua Matthew Casas. Kelsey Kathleen Castillo. Matthew Jacob Castillo. Sherlyn Castillo. The next group of diplomas will be presented by Mrs. Carmen Gonzalez, Vice President of the Board of Trustees. Viviana Victoria Castillo. Katia Dareli Castillo Saucedo. Abriana Beatriz Castro. Ángel David Ceballos. Margarita Naidelín Ceballos Madrigal. Leslie Oralia Cedillo. Vanessa Gretel Cerda. Jacqueline Chides. Antonio Chavez. Ashley Vianney Chavez. Edgar Javier Chavez. Denise Elizabeth Sindo. Juan Pablo Colunga, Jr. Carolina Contreras. Daniela Contreras. Cristian Covarrubias. Miriam Covarrubias. John Paul Cruz. Melanie Cruz. Jasmine Itzaris Cuellar. Shara Michelle Cuervo Solis. Kimberly Diana Davila Carvajal. Beyonce Cecil de Anda. Christopher Philip de la Cruz. Yamilet de la Cruz. Angelina June de la Rosa. Noah Adam de la Rosa. Anaí de León. Rosendo de León. Victoria M. de León. Bianca Marie del Ángel. Catherine Carlin del Valle. Andrew del Villar. Matthew del Villar. José Yahir de León. Vivian Elizabeth de León. Alexis Nicole Delgado. Brisadie Jacqueline Delgado. Ricardo Delgado Jr. Denise Delgado Alegría. Efren Diaz. Fabian Renee Diaz. Zoe Giovanni Drexler. Cecilia Abigail Elejarza Mendoza. Eduardo Josué Elizondo. Leonardo Elizondo. Michael Renee Elizondo. Thomas Enriquez. Darren Jacob Escareño. Frida Sofía Escobedo. Carla Falcón. Melanie Amy Figueroa Molina. Gerardo Figueroa Vázquez. Fátima Flores. Jonathan Alexander Flores. Kimberly Shayla Flores. Robert Flores. Roberto Diego Flores. Victoria Ann Flores. Orlando Javier Flores Gonzalez. Paul Fortuna. Leroy Franco Jr. Ray Anthony Franco. Eswin Gallardo. Gabriel Joel Gallardo. Kevin Gallardo. Dominic Alberto Garate. Abraham Garcia. Adela Marie Garcia. Bianca Yaneli Garcia. Brandy Nicole Garcia. Carlos Rafael Garcia. Daisy Garcia. Delilah Isabel Garcia. Emilio Garcia Jr. The next group of diplomas will be presented by Mr. Oscar Salinas, Secretary of the Board of Trustees. Javier Garcia III. Julio Cesar Garcia Jr. Mariana Z. Garcia. Rosalie Garcia. Evelyn Elizabeth Garcia Gallardo. Gareli Asenet Garcia Guajardo. Juan Eduardo Garcia Monsivais. Alina Noel Garza. Ameline Felizabeth Garza. Areli Garza. Damian Garza. Dylan Michael Garza. Evelyn Marie Garza. Jacob Anthony Garza. Jared Ryan Garza. Jesus Joel Garza Jr. Karina Garza. Manuel Garza. Noel Diane Garza. Romeo Simón Garza. Emily Joleth Garza Ojeda. Alondra Yulín Garza Soto. Vanessa Eileen Garza Soto. Alexis Garza Vega. Gabriel Godínez. Belicia Jeanette Gomez. Elisian Efren Gomez. Presented by Dr. Martin Castillo, former member of the CISD Board of Trustees. Emily Elizabeth Gomez. Emily Rose Gomez. Melanie Denise Gomez. Nubia Aime Gomez. Victoria Marie Gomez. Diana Gomez Rivera. Marcela Marie Gonzalez. Abraham Joseph Gonzalez. Claritza Lisette Gonzalez. Destiny Denise Gonzalez. George Gonzalez. Isaac Gonzalez. Itzel Yatsari Gonzalez. Jeffrey Gonzalez. Juan Ricardo Gonzalez Jr. Mirka Gonzalez. Sandra Camila Gonzalez. Vanessa Ruby Gonzalez. Jimena Gonzalez Rodriguez. Clarisa Gonzalez Garcia. Luis Antonio Gracia Jr. Ryan J. Gudino. Alberto Christian Guerra. Alejandro Jesus Guerra. Ariana Victoria Guerra. Darren Eric Guerra. Derek Allen Guerra. Emmanuel Guerra. Francisco Guerra II. Mario Alberto Guerra Jr. Rebecca Elisa Guerra. Andrea Yatzil Guerrero. Elisa Marie Guerrero. Nathan David Guerrero. Mia Alexandra Guillen. Demi Liseth Gutierrez. Dayla Alicia Gutierrez. Genesis Hall. Andrea Hernandez. Angel Hernandez. Antonio Hernandez. Eduardo Hernandez. Emily Marie Hernandez. Gilberto Javier Hernandez. Jessica Guadalupe Hernandez. Kimberly Hernandez Bocanegra. Marely R. Hernandez. Mario Maddox Ethan Hernandez. The next group of diplomas will be presented by Dr. Louis G. Alamia, member of the Board of Trustees. Vicente Renteria Hernandez. Victoria Hernandez. José Gabriel Hernández de la Rosa. Hayden Yarisli Hernández Mendoza. Rosie Joanna Hernández Hernández. Yael Antonio Herrera. Liana Marie Hinojosa. Brandon Ibarra. Nirvana Ibarra. Michelle Jaramillo Horta. Kayla Lisette Hassel. Natalie Idette Hassel. Marheith Del Rosario Jimenez Ángel. Otoniel Jimenez Vasquez. Jennifer Geraldine Juarez. Mark Anthony Juarez. Monique Eileen Juarez. Corey David Kelly. Cassandra Lara. Maria Guadalupe Lara. Vanessa Lara. Leslie Marie Larraga. Samantha Lima. Katie Lynn Linda Llamas. Alan Alexis Lopez. Destiny Marie Lopez. Jose Devin Lopez. Ruben Lopez Jr. Alejandro Lopez Cruz. Melissa Loredo. Aaron Lozano. Jessica Janeth Lozano. Melanie Lucero. Adriana Lisette Macias. Olga Iris Magaña Alcalá. Alexandria Marie Maldonado. Catherine Isabella Mancias. Edelmiro Eduardo Marroquín, Jr. Abigail Faith Martinez. Albert Martinez, Jr. Alicia Kaylin Martinez. Clarisa Lisette Martinez. Deandra Ali Martinez. Diego Martinez. Efren Martinez. Elizabeth Lynette Martinez. Heaven Renee Martinez. Jada Avery Martinez. Joshua Angelo Martinez. Karina Itzel Martinez. Larissa Michelle Martinez. Sydney Natalie Martinez. Ixiomara Martinez. Montserrat Martinez de la Cruz. Melanie Yane Martinez Flores. Valerie Martinez Gallegos. Jimena Martinez Garza. Zaneth Abisai Mata. Enrique Mederes. Ricardo Medina Jr. Aaron Isaiah Medrano. Angel Emmanuel Mejia Garcia. Adolfo Mena. Carla Cecilia Méndez. José Guadalupe Mendoza. Kaylin Joy Mendoza. Marlisa Mendoza. Mariana Montserrat Mesa Gómez. Leah Lara Mireles. Angie Molina. Antonio Monsivais. Caden Lee Monsivais. The next group of diplomas will be presented by Mr. Miguel Mike Farias, member of the Board of Trustees. Irma Fabiola Montalvo. Nathan Montemayor Ramos. Luis Enrique Morales. Raimundo Omar Morales. Josué Abraham Moran Velázquez. Stephanie Moreno. Cristian Molleda. Ana Dalai Muniz. Deanira Muniz. Edwin Guadalupe Muniz. Milena Ella Munoz. Miriela Elise Munoz. Natalie Marlene Murillo Trevino. Haiti Ruby Nava. Kimberly Nicole Nava. Andrew J. Navarro. Anthony Jordan Navarro. Jorge Damian Javier Navarro. Kaylee Renee Nichols. Brisa Alondra Nieto. James Nathaniel Nino. Angelina Roque Normendez. Gilbert Ethan Nunez. Christine K. Nunez. Jacqueline Elise Ochoa. Ángel Gabriel Olivares. Jonathan Ortiz. Rodrigo Oyervides. Brian Edward Feis. April Nicole Paredes. Nathaniel James Parker. Alejandro Pesina Aguilar. Pedro Pedraza III. Nia Montserrat Peña. Vivian Vianney Peña. Gabriela Peña Aguilar. Amber Michelle Perales. Almendra Lisbeth Perez. Andrea Citlali Perez. Brianna Natalia Perez. Charlie Perez. Edgar Joshua Perez. Elias Nigel Perez. Gabino Perez. Gabriela Perez. Javier Perez Jr. Joyce Jacqueline Perez. Samantha Perez. Sergio Ivan Perez Jr. Litali Melanie Perez de la Torre. Alexis Perez Rodriguez. Ileana Ruby Pina. Yatsiri Pitalua Saavedra. Angel Ponce. Daisy Puente. Juliana Puerto Rubio. Engracia Paula Pulido Loera. Brianna Quintanilla. Emiliano Quintanilla. Ezequiel Quintanilla III. Melanie Quintero. Lady Jocelyn Quiroz Gaitán. Anaí Rosario Ramírez. Christian Ramirez. Jaslyn Monique Ramirez. Jillian Grace Ramos. Kayla Nicole Ramos. Luz Fernando Rangel. Kaylee D. Rawlings. Lisbeth Raya Vaca. Stacy Ann Ratzo. Nathaniel Jerome Recio. The next group of diplomas will be presented by Ms. Leticia Leti Garcia, member of the Board of Trustees. Ariana Georgette Riquenes. Emiliano Resendez. Alia Lisette Reyes. Cecilio Reyes Jr. Jessica Danielle Reyes. Johnny Reyes Jr. Joshua Lee Reyes. Melissa Adriana Reyes. Miranda Sofía Reyes. Roberto Reyes III. Emily Reina. Vicente Reina III. Kimberly Giselle Reynoso. Haley Giselle Rico. Pedro Manuel Rico. Alan Nicolás Ríos. Lisette Aceret Ríos. Rebecca Yasmin Ríos. Alex Gabriel Rivas. Devin Rivera. Jaime Román Rivera. Justin Rivera. Samantha Nicole Rivera. Luis Alberto Robledo. Ariana Lisbeth Rodriguez. Billy Joe Rodriguez Jr. Brianna Monique Rodriguez. Brian Alexander Rodriguez. Cristian Reynaldo Rodriguez. Edgar Emmanuel Rodriguez Jr. Emiliano Rodriguez. Gabriel Ivan Rodriguez. Gabriela Rose Rodriguez. Isidro Rodriguez. Janet Rodriguez. Javier Rodriguez II. Jose Maria Rodriguez Jr. Juan Flavio Rodriguez. Luis Eduardo Rodriguez. Veronica Lisette Rodriguez. Eileen Natalie Rodriguez Medina. Evelyn Neftali Rodriguez Salazar. Hector Rosales. Giuliani Alias Rosales. Luz Maria Rosette. Crystal Rubio. Giselle Rubio Mijares. Ashlyn Cyan Ruiz. Jonathan Ray Ruiz. Sherlyn Angelica Ruiz. Isaac Saavedra. Boni Eduardo Salinas. Samantha Danielle Sainz. Savannah Elise Sainz. Angelita Julia Salazar. Josiah Salazar. Oscar Miguel Salazar. Michaela Saldana. Cesar Junor Saldana Galvan. Amy Renee Salinas. Delfino Salinas III. Gabriela Maria Salinas. Ivan Alejandro Salinas. Kayla Karina Salinas. Massimo Armand Salinas. Miranda Lisette Salinas. Vanessa Salinas. Yanira Versaide Salinas. Isabella Salinas Garza. Ernesto Sanchez Jr. Brandon Isaiah Sandoval. Cassandra Nicole Sandoval. Donovan Derek Santos. Diego Antonio Sauceda. Gustavo Ángel Segura. Natalie Paula Sepúlveda. Denise Guadalupe Serna. Destiny Laura Serna. Andrés Cerrato. Juan Gerardo Silva Aguilar. Salvador Silva Jr. Aileen Ángel Daniel Solís. Haley Renee Solís. Emmanuel Soto. Ruby Suarez. Evelyn Guadalupe Sustaita. Destiny Annalise Swope. Adrian Taboada. Rochelle Tafoya. Matthew Jacob Tejada. Jose Mario Diaz Jr. Hannah Maria Thomas. Aramis Tijerina. Adrian Eli Tobias. Brandon Lee Torres. Daniel Torres Jr. Drayden Josiah Torres. Emiliano Torres. Jordan Lee Torres. Cassandra Christina Torres. Lindsay Michelle Torres. Ray Torres. Alan Tovar. Arturo Tovar Jr. Erica Giselle Tovar. Luis Hernan Tovar. Alexander Trevino. Artemisa Elizabeth Trevino. Luis Gerardo Trevino. Luis Gerardo Trevino. Xander Uresti. Daniel Valdez. Kobe Emmanuel Valdez. Daniel Valdivia IV. Abigail Valencia Ramirez. Amber Alexandra Valenzuela. Elias Valle. Zoe Mackenzie Valle. Katia Jasmine Vargas. Leobardo Vargas Jr. Maria Antonio Vargas. Veranie Lee Vargas. Raylene Vasquez. Alejandro Vega. Brandon Manuel Velasquez. Tristan Yahir Velasquez Medina. Rebecca Celeste Velasquez. Cesar Alejandro Veloz López. Alejandro Venegas. Renee Romero Verdugo. Jerry Vidal. Abby Nicole Villanueva. Saraí Guadalupe Villarreal. Maria Litsi Villasana. Jaime Villaseñor III. Marlene Villegas. Benjamin Zenon Iracheta. Ruben Reynaldo Zamora. And Lisbeth Alicia Zuniga. Ladies and gentlemen, the awarding of the diplomas for the Edinburg High School class of 2022 will now be followed by the closing remarks, turning of the tassel, and the alma mater.
Good morning, fellow 2022 graduates. I am honored to be standing here with you today, the day that our high school chapter comes to a close. In elementary, we were told that our graduation year was 2022. Didn't you think that it sounded so far away? You probably brushed it off, thinking it was insignificant and way too far into the future.
but it's not so distant anymore, is it? It is now our present, and we are here together, experiencing it together. I know I speak for all the staff, administrators, friends, and family that are here when I say that they are proud of you for coming this far, and so am I. We've woken up early, we've stayed late after school, we've had grueling practices, and even more grueling homework at times. It is probably safe to say for the most of us that we put a lot of sweat and a lot of tears into getting this diploma. Nevertheless, we kept pushing and pushing until we reached our senior year and finally saw the light at the end of the tunnel. We stand at the edge of that tunnel today, ready to take our first step into the real world. Thank you to all the teachers that genuinely wanted to see us succeed and continue to motivate us, especially through this pandemic. Virtual school wasn't easy, but it was you, teachers, that continued to support us and make sure that we were all doing okay. On behalf of the class of 2022, we love and appreciate you. And finally, to my classmates, stand proud today and congratulations. We are the Edinburg High School class of 2022. At this time, fellow classmates, please stand. Join me as we move our tassels from the right to the left to signify that we are now official high school graduates. Bobcat! Please remain standing for our final alma mater.
That concludes our commencement ceremony for Edinburg High School class of 2022. Thank you for joining us on this great event for Edinburg High School. Great job, Bobcats.